A child was born in a prison camp in North Korea this morning. She has committed no crime. Neither did her mother. Her grandfather said the wrong thing in 1950. She will probably die inside the same fence. The North Korean government says this place doesn't exist. Satellite images disagree. This is what happens inside. Level 1. The wrong word. You're 34. Textile factory. Hamhung. You've never been political. Nobody is, out loud. 3 weeks ago, after 2 glasses of soju, you told your brother-in-law the food distribution was unfair. Quietly. At dinner. You don't know he reported you. He didn't want to. Every citizen has a quota. Report suspicious talk or become suspicious yourself. So he gave them your name. You go to work, you eat your rice. You don't know that for 3 weeks someone has been building a file on you. Level 2. The knock. 2 a.m. It's always 2 a.m. 3 men from the Boibu. State security. No paperwork. No explanation. They tell your wife you'll be back soon. She knows that's not true. Everyone knows that's not true. She's crying before the door closes. Van. No windows. You ask where you're going. Silence. You ask what you did. Silence. That silence is the first punishment. It will last longer than you think. Level 3. The confession. Underground room. Concrete floor. 1 bulb. A metal chair bolted down. They interrogate you for 14 hours. They want a confession. You don't know what to confess to. That's fine. They already wrote it. They just need your signature. They rotate interrogators. You don't rotate. If you fall asleep, they beat you awake. Day 4. You sign. You can't read it. Your hands are shaking too badly. You will never know what it says. This is the system working perfectly. A confession without comprehension can't be argued with, can't be retracted. It exists. That's enough. Level 4. The processing. No trial. In a country with a 99.98% conviction rate, a trial is just paperwork. A judge stamps a form. A guard reads your number. You are no longer a name. They shave your head, give you a uniform. A guard explains the rules in 90 seconds. Work. Don't organize. Report your fellow prisoners. Then he says the thing that breaks you. If you try to escape, your family dies with you. Your family. That's when you remember your wife, your 2 kids. They were taken the same night, different section of the same camp. You won't see them for years. This is called yeon-jwa-je. 3 generations punished for 1 man's words at dinner. Your children did nothing wrong. They are here anyway. Level 5. The camp. Wake up at 4:30 a.m. Work the fields until dark. Daily ration. 100 grams of corn. You learn to eat grass. You learn which insects have the most protein. You lose 20 kilograms in 4 months. The quota doesn't adjust for your body weight. Miss quota, ration gets cut. Less food means weaker. Weaker means miss quota again. You understand now why prisoners die in their first winter. Not from cold, from math. The guard watching your group is 19 years old. He grew up near this camp. To him, you are a number that either meets quota or doesn't. He's not cruel. He's indifferent. Indifference is worse. Level 6. The informant. 2 months in, a man in your work group starts sharing food with you. Listens. Asks about your life before. You talk. You're grateful. He reports everything, word for word. You're not even angry when you find out. You would have done the same. This is the system's most efficient design. It doesn't need guards in every corner. It puts the surveillance inside the prisoners themselves. You start watching your words, then your thoughts. A month later, you report a man for complaining about rations. You don't want to. You have a quota. You've become the thing that destroyed you. Level 7. Born inside the wire. In the total control zone, Camp 14, Camp 16, there are people who were never arrested. They were born here. Their grandparents committed the original crime. Maybe. Nobody's sure anymore. The records are old. These children know one world: fields at dawn, quota boards, guard towers every 200 meters. They are taught that their blood is tainted, that they are criminals by birth, that they work to repay a debt they didn't create. They have never seen a city, never seen a market or a restaurant or a TV. The concept of outside has no shape in their mind because no one has ever described it to them. Shin Dong-hyuk was born in Camp 14. He did not know the word love, had no framework for it. The first emotion he clearly understood was hunger. The second was fear. He escaped in 2005 at 23, crossing an electric fence over the body of a friend who died completing it. He reached South Korea. He told the world what was inside. The North Korean government said he was lying. Level 8. The denial. Satellite images show the camps clearly, the fences, the watchtowers, tens of thousands of people working agricultural plots. The images are public. Anyone can look right now. North Korea calls them re-education facilities, or denies them entirely, depending on the audience. When a UN Commission of Inquiry spent a year documenting the camps and called it a crime against humanity, North Korea called it political theater. 6 camps, 120,000 people inside. Some arrested, some born there. Most don't know the specific charge against them. All of them fed just enough to keep working. The camps don't appear on North Korean maps. Children in Pyongyang learn about the dear leader's kindness. They do not learn about the 120,000 people in the mountains 2 hours away. This is the final mechanism. Not the fence, not the guard, the denial. A prison that officially doesn't exist cannot be escaped, reported, or reformed. The most effective wall is the one the world isn't sure is there. There is no level 9, no release date, no appeal, no letter home. There is the quota board and the corn ration and the informant in your work group and the guard who was 19 when you arrived and has never once thought of you as a person. Somewhere in Pyongyang, a man who has never visited the camp signs the annual budget for it. He goes home to a warm apartment. He eats well. Somewhere in the mountains, a child born inside the wire wakes at 4:30 a.m. and walks to the field. She has never done anything wrong. She doesn't know that's even a relevant concept anymore. The camps were built in the 1950s. They are still running today. This is the Kwanliso, not a war crime committed in chaos, a system, designed, maintained, funded, denied, and it is still running today.